Brought to you by Lister Pros TV, streaming from Tempe, Arizona. And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Tia Moore here with NextView podcast. I have Mallory Spilsbury in the studio with me today.
Good afternoon.
So we had some technical difficulties, so sorry we're a little bit late. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind you guys that we have some amazing sponsors that help us bring NextView podcast to you every single week, and they also help us in servicing and providing the best service possible to our clients. So I would like to say a special thanks and tell you guys to contact the Oliver Whalen team at Nova Home Loans, Justin and Ryan, and their team will take great care of you for all of your home purchase needs. If you're looking for a mortgage for a new purchase, if you're looking for a mortgage for a refinance, they are the team that will help you out. If you are looking for a home warranty, maybe your home warranty is about to expire and you're looking for different options, or perhaps you're purchasing a new home, even if it's not with me, I'm not mad at you, maybe. But use Platinum Home Warranty for your home warranty needs. Their programs are great. Contact Yvonne Hunter and she will get you taken care of. If for some reason you can't reach her, if for some reason you don't see her contact information, ask me and I'll be happy to send it to you. Our preferred title company is Security Title. We typically work with Jeremy Eaton and Elva Palmer at Security Title. We actually have some clients opening up escrow today, which is really exciting because they love this house they're purchasing. So contact Security Title for all of your title needs. So we are going to talk to Mallory today. We're going to get to know her, and we're also going to give you guys a market update so that you guys know what is happening in today's market. Should you buy, should you sell during the holidays, and what that looks like for you. So for those of you that don't know, Mallory is the newest member of the NextView Home Professionals team.
Yay.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Good. Fantastic.
Good.
So we are going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about how it is you came to join the team. We'll talk about what you think so far, like how crazy you think we are. And we're going to do our rapid fire round. But we're going to start with that. And then we'll talk about the market. Are you nervous?
No.
No? You're not nervous?
No.
Who's watching you right now at home?
My husband better be watching.
You better be watching. So you guys, usually I don't interact in the comments, but I'm trying to be better. So if you have any questions about anything that we're talking about, or even if you just have a comment, just put it in the comments and we'll make sure that we're interacting with you live. So far, we have a couple of people watching, so we'll make sure we're interacting. So be sure to say hi to us because we're happy that if you watch it, right?
Yes.
So Mallory, are you ready for rapid fire?
As ready as I can be.
All right. So the first question is, what is your favorite band?
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Yes.
What is your Instagram name?
Dave Grohl forever.
Okay. So what is your favorite thing? What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Scroll through Facebook and Instagram.
There you go.
And check email.
And what's your favorite drink?
Dr. Pepper.
I know it. I knew that. What would you say is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Most embarrassing. Well, all I can think of is one we were recently talking about.
That's why I asked.
There's been a lot of embarrassing.
Hi, Jennifer.
So the first thing I can think of is when Harlow was, I don't know, maybe 7 months old. We enrolled her in swim lessons at Aqua Tots up in North Phoenix. And I was the only mom there with her kid, and like all the dads were there with theirs. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I thought it was okay to wear a bikini top to toddler swim lessons, and Harlow decided to pull off my bikini top, and I was holding her, and she didn't know how to swim yet, so I was like, okay, do I drop the baby and pull my top off, or just let it hang there? So it had to hang there until someone offered to hold her so I could put my clothes back on.
That is hilarious. Yeah. So did you get asked to leave Aqua Tots?
It was preferred that I didn't return, so Ryan had to start taking her.
I thought that was funny. So Mallory was talking about that right before we went on, and I never knew that story, which I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, Harlow does a lot of embarrassing things with me.
Yeah, I have some pretty embarrassing moments. That's why it's hard for me to get truly embarrassed, because I feel like the worst things that are embarrassing, that you can be embarrassed about, have already happened.
Right.
Like, if I slip and fall, that doesn't matter. I don't care. Like one time I was not to get too far off track, but one time I was recording a video for a client because they were out of state. And so I was doing a walkthrough of the house. And as I was walking through the house, I fell up the stairs. And I had already recorded the video 3 times. And it was like a 4,000 square foot house. And that same day I was hosting a baby shower for my sister. And I was like, you guys, I just fell. You're going to have to live with that.
Right.
And they were laughing so hard.
That's
I think
so
the video
funny.
is still on YouTube, but it's private. So you can't just go find it. So anyway, that's
I want to find it.
one of my, no, it's private. You won't find it. I'll delete it before you find it. It was one of my many embarrassing moments. Anyway, so your favorite band is Foo Fighters. Your favorite drink is Dr. Pepper. Your most embarrassing moment happened at Aqua Tots. What would you say? Oh, and when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is check email, scroll Facebook, and scroll Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, who's your favorite person to follow on Instagram?
Oh my goodness. There's so many. Obviously, I follow Joanna Gaines. Like,
Why is that
crazy.
obvious?
Well, obvious to you. I'm obsessed with Joanna Gaines. Like, I get her magazine subscription. I own all of her books. I was on her pre-list for Homebody. So I got it before everyone else did. I'm obsessed with their show. Like, everything about their family.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there
Like,
you go.
I just want to go to Waco so bad.
You should go to
My
Waco
nanny
then.
just went and sent me photos, and I was so jealous.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't get the invite, though, so...
They
I was
just
like,
forgot
well,
about
they
you?
just forgot that,
They didn't want you to try to take over.
right? Or kidnap her or something.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
A
You
little
can't be
crazy.
kidnapping people, Mallory.
I know.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that we are excited to have you
Thank
as a
you.
part of the team. You have jumped right in. You were even going to classes before you were even licensed, so that showed how serious you are to get the ball running. You went on appointments. You even set appointments. You got a buyer. You got a seller.
Yeah.
You did all those things and referred them to the team before you even officially a part of the team. So I think that says a lot about you and your work ethic. And I mean, you were doing some work today. You were doing comps yesterday. You were scheduling showings. I mean, you were on it, right?
Trying.
And how long have you been licensed?
A week. Yesterday.
So for those people that don't know, most people don't know probably, what made you decide to get into real estate? What interested you?
I just had been in the same industry for over 10 years, and I was coming to a point in my life where I just wanted something different.
Yeah.
So I had always been interested in real estate. One of my good friends is in real estate, and she's like, you should just really try it out.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. And she's like, I really just think you'll be great at it.
Yeah.
So I kind of followed her lead and started it out.
That's
So,
awesome.
yes.
Which Nikki is the reason we met.
Yes.
So I'll tell people the story. I met Nikki because I was helping another real estate agent hire for a position he had open, and he ultimately hired somebody else. I tried to hire Nikki, but I couldn't afford her. This is the truth. Like, I couldn't afford to pay her what she's worth. I really couldn't. And so she was like, well, you should talk to Mallory. And then me and Mallory decided, you were like, you wanted to do sales anyway. So you were like, I'm not going to hire you for this. You want to do sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, kind of. Do you want to tell the whole story?
Of like
I don't really
me
care.
getting, yeah, no, I don't care.
No, go ahead. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? The licensing?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll
Is
talk
that what
about
you're,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
What were you
No.
talking about?
No, that's what I was going to say, the whole long, drawn-out, boring story.
We can talk about that.
So I don't think we have to. I mean, ultimately, you got licensed. You worked really hard to do it.
Yeah.
But so anyway, that's how Mallory and I met. We had like a long meeting. It was her first day doing a crash course. So you went to real estate school.
Yeah, it was my first day of school. I had gone for 10 hours that day, came directly to you. We had like a 2.5 hour interview meeting.
Yep.
And I got home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock that night.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
And you did a crash course real estate.
yeah, so 9-day crash course. So I did my 90 hours in 9 days.
That is crazy.
It was crazy.
So how many credits was that a day?
So we did 2 chapters. We did
Okay.
2,
Okay.
each day.
Whew. That takes a lot.
It is.
And it's because you're just cramming everything in
you
there.
are. You're just brain mush by the end of the day.
And then you were taking the test. You took the test for get your real estate license. You started in July.
Yes. So July 16th was my first day of school. I think I didn't start testing until the beginning of August.
Okay.
And that's when I also started training, like all the additional classes, was in August too. So
Yes,
I was trying
you're
to do
doing
it
a
all.
lot.
Yeah.
Right. And so looking back on that, would you do that again? Do you think you took
No.
on a lot?
Probably. I think that's why towards the end there, I was like, I think I just need to focus on testing because,
Yes. And even still, you kept saying, do you want me to do anything? And I'm like, no, take your test.
Yes, I know.
So how many times did it take you to pass your test?
School or?
School.
School was 8 times.
So for you guys that don't know, so when you go to real estate school, you have to have, well, for Arizona, you take 90 hours of licensing. And then after you take the licensing, you get, after you finish your hours, you can take the school exam. And then you have to pass the school exam with at least a 75.
Yes.
And then after you pass the school exam at 75, then you're eligible to take the state and national exam. But you can't go that far until you've passed the school test.
Right.
Okay. So now that everybody knows that,
Yes.
so it took you how many times to pass the school test?
8 times.
8 times.
Yes.
And how frustrated did you get?
Very, especially during the middle of my testing, because I kind of got used to the format.
Mm-hmm.
And then halfway through, they changed the test.
Yeah.
And so the study material in the program that you would study off of wasn't matching the test I was taking. So I had to wait for all that to update to then continue testing. So I had like 2 weeks where I couldn't test because nothing was matching.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was.
And then you finally passed it.
I did, because it wasn't like I was like bombing the test. I was getting 72, 73. Like I was just barely failing.
Yeah, barely failed.
So, yeah.
And then so let me ask you this. Do you think the crash course you taking it in a crash course might have played a role in kind of the information overload?
I feel like it might have. I feel like things, because it was being thrown at me so quickly, I might not have fully like processed what they were
going over.
Yeah. So missed a lot of key points. So I did a lot of rereading of all of our books,
Mm-hmm.
all the notes I took, because I took like 2 notebooks worth of notes.
Yeah.
So like 200 pages of notes.
Okay.
And just the online study stuff that they gave us. But
So let's fast forward. Now you went to take the state and national test.
yeah, passed national first try.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's
a
a win.
win. So you passed national first try. You failed state.
Yeah.
By how many?
I got 73.
73. You sent
It
me a
is
text.
my least favorite number.
You're like, I am starting to hate the number 73.
I am. Mhm.
And then you took it and got a 72.
I took it and got a 72.
But
And it
you
just kept going back and forth between 73 and 72, but I
Yeah.
passed it on my 5th try.
But you passed it.
Yeah.
You did not stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you why this is important to me, this particular subject. I know many people that stop after like 2 or 3. So I'm hoping she's watching. I'm not going to say her name, JC. I'll tell her initials. But I was talking to her yesterday, and she was like, I really want to get it. I'm just so frustrated because I keep failing. I failed the test twice, and I just don't like that feeling of failure. And I said to her, well, isn't not taking the test also failing? And
Yes.
she was like,
That's what you said to me too.
dang, friend, you're so right. Oh my gosh. I said, the difference is between avoiding failure and just failing is that you are guaranteeing your failure if you just don't take action.
Right.
Whereas if you at least try, you're going to learn something from it. You're that much closer to accomplishing what you want to accomplish. And so just so you know, I'm really proud of you for not giving up.
Thank you.
Because I was a little scared because I didn't want you to get discouraged because I know that you are going to be a fantastic agent, and I don't think we could have brought on somebody better to complement our group. And so I was happy that you just kept pushing and stayed motivated. I think the reason you passed is because we sent you a silent video.
A silent video, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding, but I was like, we got to send her something. Mallory took her test that afternoon, and the team, we sent her like a really weird, funny Snapchat video with like weird filters where our heads were like doing this.
Yeah.
But I had my ear pods in, so there was no sound. So, that happens. But otherwise, you passed the test.
I could read your lips. I knew what you were saying.
Yes. But you passed the test, and then you've been licensed for 5 days, right?
8 days.
8 days. Okay, sorry. 8 days. So you are going to be doing an open house this weekend.
Yes.
And so you did an open house last weekend.
I did.
You did a buyer consultation.
I did.
With Taylor. Taylor, if you're watching, shout out to you.
Hey.
You did a buyer consultation. That's a lot in 1 week, would you
Yes.
say? You've done some door knocking twice.
Yeah, twice.
Door knocked, got some contacts,
Yep.
and made some relationships. And yeah, I mean, I think that's on the right track. Wouldn't you agree? You got a referral.
I think so. Yeah, I did get a referral.
How did you get the referral?
From my dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
that
Dad.
was awesome.
Yeah, it's one of his employees, so
There
got
you
me
go.
in contact with him. Yeah.
See, that's what you have to do. You have to get started. You have to let everybody know what you're doing so that they
Yes.
know. You can't be a secret agent.
Definitely not.
So what would you say? So, and you're also going to Ignite classes at our office at
I am,
Keller
yes.
Williams Integrity First.
Yes.
How? I know you went before, but let's just talk about it from this week. What would you say has been the most informative or most eye-opening thing you've learned in the last, let's say, 7 days? Because I think you started last Friday when I taught.
Yes. So yeah, just in the 3 classes I've taken. Yeah, just with Craig's class on comparative analysis, just learning how to do that the best way, the most effective way. It really is. So, and then when I got to do it yesterday and put it into to effect into use and really do it, it was awesome.
Was it?
So yeah,
That's good.
like I feel like I know what I'm doing.
Good.
So I got in there and I was just pulling stuff and
And you did it for your neighborhood too, just to practice.
I did, yeah.
Which is great.
Makes me want to sell my house.
I know, right? Well, here's the thing. So I think his class is the greatest one of in all of the Ignite series. Not that each class in itself is special, and I think each instructor that teaches it is amazing.
Yes, I would agree.
The CMA class, a lot of people don't know how to comp. You see houses that are way out of whack. Like I think Fabi and I were talking to some people recently. They wanted to make an offer on our listing, and their house was on the market. They wanted it contingent, and it was priced like $150,000 over any other house in the neighborhood, and they didn't even have any pictures on it. It was weird.
That is weird.
Anyway, that's a whole different story. We should have invited them to the class.
Right.
But I think that's awesome, and I think that if for other agents that might be listening or thinking, or people that might be thinking about getting into real estate, I think that your journey up to this point is really key. And if anybody, they should follow you, because I really think that you are somebody to watch for 2019.
Look at me.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's the work side, right? So
Yes.
let's put that to the side. Well, let's talk about your family.
Okay.
You're a mom.
I am.
You're a wife.
I am.
Tell us about your family and what that means to you.
I have 2 little girls, Harlow and Winnie. They're 4 and 2. My husband Ryan, he is a paramedic supervisor for Maricopa Ambulance.
Nice.
So he is working all the time.
Yeah.
We see each other on Saturdays. But yeah, my little girl's my 4-year-old, tested in kindergarten, so she's in kindergarten this year.
Wow.
Really young in kindergarten.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
My 2-year-old's just sassy. So.
Yeah, she definitely. What did you tell me? You were like, "What? Get out of my face right now." She told you. What did she tell you about?
Oh, I can't remember.
I don't remember. Your kids are funny though. You have a different story all the time. and it's
Yeah,
super
they
cute.
they speak their mind. It's sometimes probably not good, but I love it. They're their own people.
Yeah.
They just,
Well, there you go.
girl bosses in the making there.
Do you have any hobbies?
I'm like a huge scary movie buff.
Okay.
Like I love watching scary movies. I will watch, like I've probably watched all of them, even like the really, really bad ones on Netflix, just to say like I've seen it. But yeah, my brother and I will go back and forth with text messages. Have you seen this? You need to watch this. And so we have like our queues going.
Do you watch American Horror Story?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Have you watched this current season?
I haven't watched the current one. I missed too many episodes, so I'm waiting for it all to be done so I can watch it on demand.
I'm so confused about this current one. I need to watch it again. I
have this whole like I feel like all the odd ones, like every other season is really good. Like I really liked Murder House. Like
shout out to Murder House.
Right, Murder House. I didn't like the clown, like that clown circus.
Yeah, I didn't like circus.
That was weird.
No.
I loved the hotel one. I know you said you didn't really care for that one.
It was too slow for me, but I
Lady
could go back
Gaga.
and watch it. I could go back and watch it.
It was good. I liked it.
Okay.
The one with the witches.
Did you watch The Cult?
The Cult? Is that a show?
No, that's American Horror Story. That was the season.
Coven.
No, Colt.
Colt?
It's
No,
like
I guess
this,
I must
it
have
was
missed
the
it.
previous season. So not this one. It was good.
Totally missed it.
You gotta watch it.
You're gonna
It's
have
a
to
good
watch
one.
it.
So yeah, so that's that.
There's like a whole season I didn't know
You
about.
gotta watch the Colt. That is the best one.
I'll watch that one.
It's like creepy, scary because it's like it could happen in real life.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So anyway, well that's that. So let's talk about the market. Let's give everybody a market update because I think everybody has their idea of when they want to get into the market, what they want out of the market. They don't really know. So for example, I know the number one thing people have been hearing over the last like over a year, probably more like 2 years, it's a seller's market, it's a seller's market, it's a seller's market. And that has been true. However, we have been shifting, our Phoenix market has been shifting into more of a balanced market. So what does that mean? A balanced market is when you're not seeing you're seeing homes stay on the market a little bit longer. So, let's say you were looking for a house this spring and you were competing with 10 people on just one house that was beautiful, it was priced well, and it was in your budget, right? Maybe you had to compete with 10 other people. Well, that house probably sold in one day or either, over the weekend, just negotiating multiple offers. Now what we're seeing is homes are staying on the market for a little bit longer. There's more showings and buyers are a little bit more picky because they have more options. There's more listings. So when days on the market increase, you also see more listings on the market altogether. So we have seen an increase in the number of listings that are on the market. So if you were in the market in the spring and for some reason you didn't find what you want, shopping during the winter, during the holiday months can be huge for you because the people who have their house on the market, they are serious about selling and you're obviously serious about buying. So that could help you not have to compete with as many buyers. Right. Have you ever been in a situation like that or know anybody that has been?
My parents and my grandparents both sold their homes a few years ago around Christmas time in like 2 days.
Yeah. What I tell people is and I'm just going back a little bit to I'm going to get back into where we are in the market, but what I tell people about selling their home during the holidays is it's huge because the people that are shopping during the holidays are serious. A lot of times, especially for Arizona, because so many industries are here, people make offers for people to transfer and start jobs January 1. So you may have a lot of people that are relocating that are looking for houses at this time of year because it's time for them to get back into they have to be settled and ready to go into work. Nobody wants to start that first day of the job unsettled. So a lot of times you'll see relocation. And I said that yesterday, right? I was talking to a client and I mentioned that to them and boom, immediately we got 2 showings and both of them were people that were relocating into Arizona. Yeah. And so what that tells you is A, I know my market, I know my stuff. And 2, Arizona, it's true that Arizona, we have so many different industries and we're such an attractive state to do business in and to move in because of our weather, because of our low taxes, that you're going to see those people that will come in during this time of year. So if you are on the edge of selling during the holidays, get off of the edge and consider going ahead and listing your home, assuming you're ready to price it right and assuming you're going to put it on the market in great condition. Because if it has those 2 things, it will sell. So going back to the balanced market, so what that means is buyers will have a little bit more leverage in the game. They won't be in a position where they're having to compete with multiple offers, or maybe the house has been on the market for a little longer and now the seller is going to have to drop their price, or maybe they're more open to dropping their price because they realize that they're not going to get what they could have gotten during the summer. So if you are a seller, you can still win in a balanced market. You just have to be very strategic about where you price your house, the condition in which you put your house on the market, and then and hire a highly effective and reputable agent, somebody that you know and trust, and somebody that understands where the market is. So Mallory, she's a brand new agent, and usually I would say don't hire a brand new agent. However, Mallory is on a team. She is with a brokerage that has amazing support to her, and we're going to make sure that you are represented well as a group and you're going to be well taken care of as we guide Mallory through the process. So if you're thinking, okay, well, I'm going to call Mallory to list my home because that's my friend, definitely call Mallory and know that she has tons of support and we're going to be there to make sure that everything that's being communicated to you and helping you get your house on the market and getting it ready to sell, it's going to be the best thing for you. Not only that, Mallory studies everything, and she wants to know as much as possible about everything. She's not going to make any mistakes. No. She's not. She's just not. She will like stay up all night to make sure she doesn't.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny too, because where Mallory comes into place, I know she wants to know everything, and I'm like, come back some, because I don't want her to get too overwhelmed. I just want her to do. She's gonna be she's just gonna be great. I can't say that enough, and I mean that, I actually do. I don't say things just to say them.
I know.
Okay, so going back to a balanced market, and if you're a seller, like I said, the best way for you to win is to be strategic in how you price the house. One example I can give you is we listed a house. It could probably sell for $210. However, we decided to list the house on the market at $200 to try and drive multiple offers, just because you're going to get buyers who are shopping for under $200,000 homes and buyers who are shopping for over $200,000. So it's going to help the seller have way more options than had they priced at $210, because now they don't have those people that are shopping for under $200,000. Mm-hmm. So different things like that. Photographs are important. Professional photography is important. How the property is marketed is important, but the most important is going to be condition. Condition and price, that's what's going to get your house sold. So if you're thinking about selling your home, whether you're thinking about selling during the holidays or even if you're waiting until sell after the holidays, we are here to help you. You can reach us at NextView Home Professionals by going to www.nextviewre.com. Again, that's www.nextviewre.com. You can also call our team and schedule an appointment at 480-281-3078. I think that's the number. I'm just kidding. That's the number. 480-281-3078. And then one of the ladies on our team will answer the phone and we'll get you set up for an appointment. Even if you just have questions, you just want to inquire and find out what that looks like for you, because everybody's situation is different. We can help you out with that. We can help create a customized plan that's going to be the best situation for you to go ahead and put your house on the market. If you are thinking about buying, whether it's a 2018 goal and you want to do it before the end of the year, we can help you with that too. You can give us a phone call or go to our website and send us an inquiry online, or text us at our 480-281-3078. Either way, we'll make sure we come up with a strategy that's best to help get you ready to purchase a house, whether it's by the end of this year or whether it's sometime next year. We have a client that's not going to be purchasing a house until probably April or May of next year, but we still met with him this month so that we can help him customize a plan to get him on track with doing that. And one of the resources we used was our loan officer, Justin Oliver at Nova Home Loans. He was able to meet with that client and go over a plan to help him, come up with down payment money, increase his credit score if that is necessary, and just put that plan together. So when we come to May, he's actually moving into a house and not just starting his plan. So it's always best to talk to us sooner rather than later, so that you can actually hit your goal and not wait until that month and then wonder why you haven't been able to hit it. So what do you think about that?
I like it.
Yeah, and if you're a buyer and you know Mallory, call Mallory. She will take care of you. She's been shadowing us. She's been going to classes. She has been reading everything. And she's ready to go. So she's ready to help you. And again, our team is there to support Mallory. She's going to do amazing. So
thank you.
All right. Well, you guys, that is the end of NextView podcast for this week. Once again, I want to say a special thanks to the people that help us do the podcast every week. Ryan and Justin from the Oliver Whalen team at Nova Home Loans. Call them to set up your 2019 or end of year plan to get your house, to get your home purchased. If you're looking for a mortgage, they are the team for you. And we trust Platinum Home Warranty. We trust Yvonne Hunter very much in recommending their home warranty plans to you. If you have a pool that you want covered, if you have appliances that you want covered, Platinum Home Warranty can help you with that. And then Security Title, they will help us with all of our title and escrow needs. So be sure to reach out to Jeremy Eaton or Security Title for all of your title needs. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week. Mallory, thanks again for joining.
Thank you
welcome
for
to the
me.
team.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.